Hey Shady, how long does it take to make a tinner?
Well, depends on the tinner. How long does it take anybody to learn something? You learn to tint. I usually tell people, it's kind of like learning to play basketball. You can sit down and watch a game. Doesn't make you ready to go play with the Pistons, the Globetrotters, or anything else. You know, learning how to dribble around the corner or around your back between your legs, or three-point hook shot takes a lot of practice. So aptitude, determination. But typically I say it takes about a year. I mean, cars pretty much, you do them all the same, slight variations with the cars. But typically, if somebody puts a mind to it, it takes about a year. You waste a lot of film when you start. And I think over the years of the evolution of tint, you know, we started with a little black, soft floor squeegee. Then came the black and white, and then came the Conqueror. Then came what they called the contoured film, where you could actually shrink it instead of 6-inch stripes, going up the back of a window. I was actually surprised how many people still did that when I was on the road. Well, it all depends on the tinner. But typically, you know, you get to a training class, you start learning, and you know, 1 car a day is typically the norm, and as you get better, you can go to 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars. And then as new cars come out, or new techniques, learning how to adapt. I mean, obviously I don't do 6-inch straight stripes up the back window anymore. It's a matter of learning how to do things. I mean, we went from 6-inch stripes to contoured film, where we could actually shrink the film. Then I remember, it was early 90s, saw a guy doing a dry shrink process in a garage. I understood the concept, but really wasn't perfected yet. So I started toying with that. And actually I thought I got pretty good at it. Started going around teaching other people how to do it. And instead of heating a finger on a vehicle, the concept was heating the pouches, get a more even shrink. And on the curved windows, gave you more time to, or more room to shrink it. I mean, nowadays you go on some of the tool sites and there's a vast array of tools. I mean, of course, some of my favorites have been like, you know, the bulldozer and bulldozer, chiseler, really like the gator blade now. But it all depends. So they say tinners, whatever works for you. And for people who've been in a long time, not a lot of people like to change. Where, as we learn, or films change, vehicles change, you have to learn to adapt to them. Or as new processes come out, learn to kind of modify your skills too if you think it works. You'll probably buy more tools than any other tinner. Only because I want to see if I can adapt it into my particular style of tinning. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, you know, tools aren't that expensive. Fairly easy to move on. Find something that works. Making sure my alignment's good here. You can adapt into it if it saves you time and money. Or just even save you time, it's going to save you money. Like being mobile, usually I have a helper. It's nice being able to do this because it's kind of hard to get 2 cords to run off the same power outlet. Matter of fact, at this point, I don't even put a heat gun in my toolbox anymore. Come to the conclusion, I've deemed that obsolete. But if I wouldn't have tried it, I actually could thank my son for that one. 10 class was like, come on, Dad, try a blowtorch. I was like, okay. And it actually went quicker. Didn't have to fight extension cords or anything else. I had to thank him for that.
Isn't this the hard part right here, tucking all this film in there?
Ah, should be pretty easy, typically. I think some gaskets are a little tighter than others. I think there's only one, got a BMW, had that side-to-side power shade covering about 6 inches of the rear door window. That one was challenging. But typically, if you sharpen your gray or easy reach, you can get into most gaskets. You know, the ones that have the negative offset where inner gasket's higher than the others. You have to clean that real good, otherwise you can pick up the contaminants. Keep it a long loop on the sides to make sure you minimize slip lines. It's just a matter of adaptation. You know, they used to shift on the old Silverados, now they go straight up and down. What'll they do next year? Who knows? That.
And that's it to a door, huh?
And one down, one to go.